This video will be for the ribbed cuff block. So we're going to do, this is a little sleeve block, so it's just like the end of a long sleeve. So there are only seam allowances down at the bottom since this is kind of just chopped off. And that fabric will need to be out of a minimal. And then we also have the ribbed cuff block. This one should have seam allowances all the way around the edges, and this will be out of our ribbed fabric. So the first thing we're going to need to do is take both of these and sew them up that short side. So I'm going to fold this in half and pin it so I can serge that side together. Okay, so we'll go serge both of those together. Okay, now that we've both got both of those serged together, I'm going to take my cuff piece, which is that pink one, and I'm going to open it up and fold it wrong sides together so that my edges match up. And when we get to that seam part, we want those seam allowances to go in opposite directions so that all of the bulk is not hitting in one spot. And then we're going to pin that right sides together to our sleeve. Before we can do that, we need to find our 4 equal quadrants. So I'm gonna fold it right on that seam and find the other side, and then fold those two together so that I can get those two sides again. And I'll do the same thing on my cuff. So now, right sides together, so I'm going to flip my shirt right side out and put it inside my cuff. And then we want to match those seams up together. So get that cuff seam to match with your shirt seam. And we'll pin that. And then we'll match up each of those pins that we put in there. Okay. So you'll see your ribbed cuff is a little smaller, so your shirt will start to kind of buckle in. As we stitch, we're going to stretch it out again so that those match. So just stretch that out so your cuff lays flat to your sleeve. Once we get around that full circle, we can flip our cuff down, and there is our finished rib cuff sample.